Good afternoon and welcome to Asia Press TV. I'm Mohammed Shafian and today we have different topics on finance. Joining us today we have Geraldine Smith, all the way from Miami, who is assistant of Bill Gates. Microsoft was founded by Bill Gates as it was the largest individual shareholder. However, after having different competition, now Bill Gates is no longer the largest individual shareholder. And why is that, Geraldine?
Well, thank you. Firstly, thank you for inviting me to the show, Shafian.
No problem.
Well, basically over the past 2 days, Bill Gates has sold about 8 million of his shares from Microsoft. And this totals him up to about 300 million of his total shares in Microsoft. And this puts him behind Steve Ballmer, which is actually one of his first recruits when he started Microsoft. And Steve Ballmer actually has about 333 million shares in Microsoft. So therefore, Bill Gates is no longer the largest individual shareholder at Microsoft. So yeah, this is kind of a passing of the torch for Bill Gates because he's semi-retired and so he wants to focus more on his personal life and rather put the whole Microsoft business to his fellow teammates, to handle the whole corporation while he takes a step back. And in the meantime, he's going to focus on his personal life and the foundation, the Bill and Melinda Foundation, really help kids who are in poverty and hunger. It's a charity foundation. So so he's spending most of his time and even personal funds and his personal money, his savings and all that to support the foundation. So that's what he's basically doing in the meantime. And in the total sales, on the total profit or spending for the foundation, he spent about $28.7 billion since 1997 for the foundation alone. So that's his focus right now. Sorry.
Thank you so much, Geraldine, for coming here.
Thank you for having me.
There you go. Up next, we have Chelsea Ng and Yeechian. Stay tuned. I'm Mohammed Shafian and this is Asia Press TV. Good afternoon. I'm Mohammed Shafian and we are at Asia Press TV. Joining today, we have Chelsea Ng, who is a professor of financial in CME Bank. Hi, Chelsea Ng.
Hello, Mohammed Shafian. Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you for coming here. So we're just having a session about women's financial. Do you think women does better investment than men?
I think for the evidence of women better than men is actually mixed. And what we can really say is they are different from men. And what seems to be very consistent across a large number of academic studies is that number of women seem to be more risk averse. So in a sense that they are trade lesser than men. But if you look at the actual performance, I think the statistical difference is much weaker. From the performance, however, we have to take that with a grain of salt because these are very selected. Women are already accounted as a very small proportion of this population. Maybe because of the sample size, we can measure, but we can say that women is very different from men.
So when you're talking about the population size, you're talking about the financial community, is it?
Right, exactly. So, with these studies, it's also very hard to control. We're missing a bigger point that a lot of women don't think about investment. And they should, actually, because this is for her own benefit and as well as for the larger benefit for the family.
Thank you very much for coming.
Yeah, thank you, Mohammed Shafian.
I'm Mohammed Shafian and you're here at Asia Press TV. Stay tuned as we have Yeechian, who's going to talk about Apple. Welcome back. This is our last news at Asia Press TV. I'm Mohammed Shafian. Apple has just announced that their plan is to split its stock 7-for-1. Not only that, their plan is to repurchase $90 billion of its stock and to boost its dividend payout ratio to 8%. Today we have Yeechian all the way from California headquarters. Can you hear us, Yeechian? Oh, okay. This is impressive news. Do you mind telling us more?
Hi, thank you, Shafian. The academic evidence suggests that companies will split their stock subsequently experience positive drift in the prices of their share. On average, firms splitting their stocks earned an average abnormal return of 7.4% during the first year, and just over 12% for the 3 years. Moreover, we know that managements decide to split their stock of their companies depends on more than the current stock price. It also depends on whether analysts following the stock are pessimists about the company's future prospect. Managers are more apt to announce stock splits when the perceived analyst coverage to be negative. As for Apple, the analysts who follow the company have given it a consensus recommendation of 2.1 out of 5, where 1 is top and 4 is about as low as analysts are comfortable going. Just to put things in perspective, a rating of 2.1 is almost as good as eBay 2.0 and better than Walmart's 2.5. A wider span includes Google recommendation rating of 1.4, Facebook 1.8, and BlackBerry 3.4. Thank you.
Thank you. I believe this is all we have for today. I'm Mohammed Shafian, and you hear it here at Asia Press TV.